Hey, before we start, I would like to say that this video can be seen as an expansion on this video done by GST channel. His video and his channel are excellent and I highly recommend you watch it. But for those who haven't, GST essentially goes over the process and general journey that fans go to archive and preserve video game soundtracks. Primarily talking about how tracks are named and distinguished. Now listen to this part of his video.
So where do these titles come from, if not the person that composed the song? It kinda depends on how you get the music out of the game in the first place. There's two methods: the fans and the archivists that rip the music, and the official sources. The latter is far less common, and the former has to pull from a lot of sources to get any sort of title.
This part is going to be important for what I'm about to talk about here. For those who aren't in the know, Gilvasunner, a popular video game music channel known for uploading Nintendo soundtracks, recently got obliterated by Nintendo, striking down and blocking decades worth of videos. This has been happening to his channel for around 3 years now. I've even talked about it a few times both here, also here. He would later go on to state on Twitter that he would be deleting his account on the 4th of February 2022 due to the overabundance of Nintendo strikes. Now, while I completely respect Gilva's decision to delete his channel, there will be some pretty interesting consequences that will follow these events. The first and obvious one is that decades worth of video game music preservation is getting deleted in front of our very eyes. And the second one, and this is something that I haven't seen too many people talk about, is that Gilva's channel was the only place to listen and find certain kinds of songs and rips. Two examples of these, as of right now, being the Game & Wario and Animal Crossing the movie soundtracks. Typing both of these names and OST behind them on YouTube will result in only the Gilvasunner rips as of right now appearing. While I can guess this won't be the case for long, as other people will just re-upload those soundtracks when Gilvasunner deletes his channel, there is still an issue. Listen again to what GST said about naming tracks.
There's two methods: the fans and the archivists that rip the music, and the official sources.
The reason why I point this out is because for the Game & Wario OST, specifically Gilvasunner was the only person to my knowledge on YouTube that named these tracks. The track that is playing right now is called Jimmy Lovin'. As far as I'm aware, Gilva himself gave a name to this track. The only other place I was able to find this track, that being KH Insider, named it this, which is the internal file name for when this song was ripped. I was lucky to remember the name of this track, but that probably isn't the same story for other songs on the OST. And with the deletion of the videos, it's probably going to take a lot more work for fans to put the pieces together, in a sense. Now I may be worrying about nothing, as fans have pretty much done a decent job of archiving Gilva's past rips, including me myself, but you know, anything could happen at this point. Gilvasunner's situation and departure will have some interesting lasting effects on the video game music scene on YouTube, especially the Nintendo side of it. And while I can't predict the future, I will say this. Over the course of a decade, Gilvasunner uploaded and ripped so many great soundtracks for us to listen to. Thank you, Gilvasunner. Your work and dedication will not be forgotten.